Hello Orhus, hello wonderful people. A lot of people were asking questions, who was that young talented girl that was singing live in your radio? Surprise! We have that person right here, right now in our studio. Welcome, Ioana.
Thank you. Welcome, not welcome. Thank you for having me here.
It's a pleasure. How are you?
I'm really good. I can't complain about anything, and even if I could, I wouldn't. Right?
Exactly. Let's reveal for the people the big secret. Who is Ioana?
Well, I'm just a girl that tries to make a dream come true, as anyone else, I think. I don't know who I am. I think my whole life I will try to find that out. And I would really love if people could see that process, because I'm like an open book, so ask me anything.
That's great. Why music? Why singing?
Yeah, often question that I get. Sometimes I feel that maybe you don't choose what you do, but I think you do. And I think the reason, I don't know, the first reason I wanted to sing was because I liked it and I felt good and it made me happy. And the second one was because since I really wanted to do it, everyone stopped me. Not everyone. Like, I always had people supporting me, but many people tried to stop me because, of course, I wasn't good enough. But who is when you start? So I was told no ever since I was 5. Then I was 14. I was told, no, don't do that. Go to the chemistry high school. Then I was finishing high school. I was dreaming of going to acting and music school. They were like, no, go to engineering school. And I was like, okay, enough. I'm not doing what you're saying anymore, so I just started singing. And that was not a long time ago, maybe max 10 years ago. And 5 years ago is more like I'm really doing it.
More professional approach.
Well, yes, I hope so. I'm trying to be a professional, but it's a long journey, so.
Exactly. You said you're open book, so let's start from the very beginning. And you also mentioned...
I was born in... No.
We are going to get to that question later. You said that there were a lot of people who were saying like, yeah, you're not for this and that, you should study something else and so on, so on. So those obstacles, were they the challenge actually for you to work a bit harder and put more effort and to succeed?
They made me want it more. Because I had to prove those people they're wrong. And I did hate them in the beginning. Like, why are people like this? Why aren't they just try to help you? Or like, I get it. You tell me I don't have a good voice, or I have a little bit of voice, but it's not trained, so you can't work with me or something. But you don't tell me, go to that teacher, or I don't know, do something. I was just 18, or they just tell me like, no, she's not good for anything, send her home. And you know, all those things were like, I was mad that people were just not helpful at all. But people don't owe you anything. They don't have to put their effort in making you, I don't know, find your path. You have to do it yourself. And I did, just took more time.
And you put more effort and you succeed.
Exactly.
Honestly said. Were you studying music?
No, I've never studied music. Besides YouTube tutorials and I don't know, articles and forums. Forums help a lot. People are really helping.
Where are you from?
I'm from Romania, a small town north of Romania. All my family comes from the countryside, so I had my first computer when I was 18, and we made it on pieces, me and my brother. It was not very easy to have a computer. So I fell in love, you didn't ask me this, but I fell in love with blues and jazz and soul music. And the first blues song I heard in my entire life was when I was 20 years old. So imagine that I went through this life for 20 years without knowing what blues is. But yeah, I come from a small town. And
what's the name of the town that you're coming from?
It's called Baia Mare.
Baia Mare. Sounds interesting.
It's because it's an industrial town. And yeah, it's more like a career where you exploit iron and copper and all this, and it's called, mare means big, so it's called the big, whatever, that thing, where you...
Let's call it Baia Mare.
Exactly.
It sounds good like that.
Doesn't matter, I come from the world, you know, from the
of course,
planet.
We are
this
all
planet, I'm on this planet, from this planet. I'm from this planet.
Yes, of course. Exactly, we are all citizens of this world.
Yes.
Let's call it like that. It's good that you mentioned actually that you put different parts and you made your computer.
Yeah.
That makes you actually really interesting, that show us that you're a person who is going forward and it's not stopping. It's not stopping in every obstacle that is finding on your way.
That's
and
nice.
That's really great.
That's nice to hear.
Let's go to the next question. I want to ask you, since you mentioned that the first song that you heard and it was blues, it was like 20, did you find out that actually, okay, this is my music?
Well, for a while I thought so, but then I realized that my music, it's a lot of things. So it can be blues, it can be jazz, it can be pop, it can be rock, it can be electronic, swing, funk, I don't know. I can't really put a thing on, this is my music. But I can't put it, if I have to put it in a box, it's soul. It has to be soul. It has to be something that it's soul, no matter what it is. If it has influences of whatever music it can have, you know, reggae or, you know, you have to, I just am open to put a lot of things in my songs.
Exactly. But now we are here in Denmark, in Aarhus. What brings you here?
The train.
The train, obviously.
Yes.
Tell us the story. How did you come here?
By train.
By train.
That's it. I was somewhere in Germany with not much money, and I just was like, okay, how much money do I have? And then I checked all the tickets, so like I could go there, no. I could go to Romania, no, too expensive. Everything was so expensive. And I had a friend here, it's like, I can crash here for 2 weeks, and then I had some other offers of some jobs that I could take. Like, yeah, it was not a good period in my life, that I was broke and in debt. And then I saw there was like 80 euros to come to Aarhus, and I called my friend, like, can I crash at your place for 2 weeks? And then I just came by train. Yeah, it was quite an episode. It was raining, and on the way, I remember on the way to the train, there was a homeless man playing guitar. And I felt I need some energy. And I was also afraid to approach people and stuff, because I was used to people saying, no, I can't sing with you because you're not good enough. I don't want to waste my time. And I was like, I'm just going to go to that man and ask him if he wants to play a song with me. And I just went and asked him, and we played a song. And I got so full of energy, because first I dared to ask a stranger to play something with me, and then I played in the middle of a town when I was actually having some really bad episodes of like having my luggages after me, I don't know where I'm going and stuff. So I took my energy, I don't know, that man just gave me energy, and it was such a simple thing. You just have to dare to ask people, you know, and they will just give you things. People are nice. And anyone that thinks of himself thinks, I'm a nice person. So expect the best. I don't know. It was nice. Then I came here, and yeah, I don't know. I never left. It was just because I was just going with this, I don't know, impulsive choices. Someone's like, you can sleep in this place for a month, search for a job. Sure, stayed, searched for a job, didn't find one, moved to another place, blah blah. Found a job after 3 months or something like that.
Yes. Yes, and Denmark is thankful to that train that brings you here.
I am thankful.
Because Denmark got a great singer. That's why.
I hope so.
Yeah. So you came in Denmark, and what have you done here?
Well, what East Europeans do, you know, clean toilets for like 3 years. Work in hotels, restaurants. I was raising money, and then I started an education because everyone needs an education, I feel, and I'm really sorry for the people that live in countries that can't have it. It's quite sad. But if you can, you have to educate yourself in something. And to me, if you are an independent person, wants to do something in your life, educate yourself in business, and I don't know, think analytical and think about, you know, it just teaches you a lot and it opens a new environment for you. So I studied for 1.5 years, a top-up. After, of course, I graduated engineering school in Romania because, yeah. Of course. Yeah, but I learned.
What did you study here?
Innovation entrepreneurship. So I am a musician entrepreneur.
That makes a perfect combination.
I think so. I think so. And I would love to share my knowledge with other people that are musicians and didn't study business. It's just they should learn these things, how they should, I don't know, promote their music and build a product around it or stuff like that.
That's good. When was the first time that you started doing music here, making music here?
First thing after I was a bit more stable financially, so I didn't have to just work and sleep. Then I started contacting people and try having bands. I tried many things. It was ever since I was a bit stable that I could do something else besides work, then I just started doing it.
I'm curious, tell us more about that. What happened at the very beginning? How that developed?
Well, you just try and fail and try and fail. And I had maybe 3 or 4 bands, one after other, because people like to play, they meet you, but they don't have a big dream. Not all of them do. And if you have a big dream and you want to rehearse 3 times a week or more, and they are like, oh, we can rehearse 1 time a week, then this week we can't because we have a barbecue, next week we can't because we have whatever, and then it's like, okay, if it's not serious, I'm just going to find another band. And then you find another band and it doesn't work out, and then you find... It's like dating. It's exactly like that. You need to find a great relationship with the people you play with. And that's not easy.
Indeed.
Especially like that they're more than one person. So it's like dating. If you don't find the great guys, like someone you can work with, they don't have to be perfect, no one is. But something you can work with, then it's hard. But I did find a really good band, and that's very recently, and I'm very grateful to have that.
And you're still all together?
Well, we just started.
Okay,
so
let's don't jinx it. Best of luck.
Yes. So I hope it's gonna go very well. They're amazing people, like character and personality. And
who are those people and where they're playing in your band?
From the piano bar.
From the piano bar.
And it's not my band, it's our band.
Okay.
It's gonna be sexy soul, 20s vibe music, with including everything, not just music, acting, talking, singing, dancing. So we're trying to create shows.
That's great. And we were at that piano bar and we heard you, and it was simply amazing, I must admit.
Thank you.
And we heard that actually you are writing songs as well. Some of the songs that you were singing are actually written by you.
Yes.
So when did you start writing songs?
I don't know. I started writing poetry when I was 10. I don't know. We had some celebration things at the school when everyone is going there, and the kids have to say a poem for their parents or for everyone else in front of the class. Yes. And I was like, I'm gonna have my own. Of course it wasn't that good, you know, but I did it. Like I had my own poetry, like my own poem, and it was really nice. So then I started writing. I had an old writing machine, and I started writing on it all kind of poems. I think I had like 30 or something like that. And now I still have it at home. I can open it, and it's like so silly because it's like a 10-year-old writing things about the moon and the sun and about grandparents and about, I don't know, an aunt and I don't know.
But that's a treasure. You should keep it because it brings you back to the childhood.
Yeah.
And that will
remain
a treasure.
And it makes me think like, oh my God, I developed so much. Like since I was 10, that would have been sad if I didn't, you know.
But even back there, I was really nice.
I tried things. That's what makes me, I don't know, makes me happy and not be depressed and everything. You know, a lot of people complain about that, depression, and now in these days people are often alone, or it's mostly like as long as you know you're trying. No, you can do more than you can do, you know. Do what you can.
Every time you are learning something, even if you fail, you learn from your mistakes, and next time you are not doing the same mistake. Maybe you're going to fail again, but the third time, there is the success.
It's always like that.
That's good. We mentioned the piano bar. Where the people can see you and hear you?
Well, I'm playing at the piano bar every last Saturday of each month.
Okay.
So that's like next time will be in 30th of June. And then we have a really nice DJ International as well that will play for us all night.
That's great.
DJ Lago.
How the audience accepting you? Like, what are their emotions? Like, what they show when they're listening to you?
I can hope
okay.
that the audience feels what I want to express. And I hope they relate to my songs and that they feel they're not alone in their feelings and that sometimes they get motivated. I have some songs about making them reflect on how their decisions should be in life and how they shouldn't just go along with what life gives them. Actually, life doesn't give you anything, but people do, and if you're just junk, like it's just a ball that goes left and right, then you're not going to be happy. You know, it's just not easy to take control. But I hope that through my songs, people will see they're not alone in what they feel and that they actually can change things in their life very, very much. I think so.
Yes. I'm curious about when you write a new song and when you're performing for first time, what do you feel?
Well, first I'm training not to think about what other people think of me, so then I can't feel, which is not really good. But when I lose myself, I don't think I'm thinking, actually. I think I'm just living the song. I'm only thinking about the lyrics, and the construction of the song makes me feel, you know, the instrumentals, like the whole band gives you the same energy as the story of the song. And I don't think that after I sing a song I can answer like, what did you feel in like that song? I don't know. I don't know if I had time to feel. I think I was just living it. You know.
You just let it flow with good vibes.
I think so. I think it's just, I know, when you live life and when you have good times or when you experience things, you just feel happy or you feel accomplished afterwards. But you feel accomplished afterwards after you do it. But if you have to recap of how did you feel on the entire thing, I don't know what's the answer. I don't know. I was just there. I was living. I feel life, I think. I just feel life.
Let's keep it like that. You feel life. That's it.
Yes.
And maybe for that question, you should ask the audience and see what they are feeling and what they are...
The audience is always nice. After each concert, I get the thousand of compliments and they're all, I'm going to follow you, all this. And it just gives you a lot of energy. I wish I had some more like criticists in the audience, like tell me you had a mistake in that part. You have to work more, work harder.
Next time we'll do our best.
But it doesn't matter when it's a performance, a live performance. It's not about the mistakes you do. It's about how you say, what people feel.
Exactly. That's really good. You have so many questions. You have so many songs written by you.
Yes, I do.
Are there any specific stories behind those songs?
All of them have stories. That's the whole thing.
Can you tell us some secrets?
I have on my page, on my Facebook page, my I don't know, expression, like a quote I live by, and it's "I sing to inspire." So that's what all my songs are about inspiration and you relating to something and you get inspired by a lot of things, and that's what I want to do with all my songs. And a lot of the songs are actually not about me, but are inspired by, they're about me and not about me. They're inspired by other people that I meet and their stories. I love when people tell me things in their life. I have a really good feeling when people trust me and they tell me something in their life that they don't tell anyone, just like they're alone, or all kind of stories like I broke up with my boyfriend and I feel that and that, and usually you would just close yourself and you're like, I don't care, he's lost or something, and people tell you these stories and they're vulnerable, and then I put them in a song, and when I put them in a song I find myself in them because I live the same things they do. Just I didn't write it when I felt it because I was too busy crying or something, too busy suffering.
We're all human beings.
But there are a lot of stories that I wrote about my friends, about people I met, and they're in the same time about them and about me. Because I've been in the same situation. That's why it's easier to write about it, because I understand how they feel. If I never felt a thing they felt, maybe I wouldn't understand why they feel like that, and I would be like, come on, why do you feel like that?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I have happy songs and sad songs, mostly sad songs, because I feel that when you're sad, you're more vulnerable and more open, and you can help people in their bad moments realize that the feelings they feel, other people feel too.
But after your concerts, I was there, and I can say, after your concerts, the people are really happy.
Yeah.
So even though you're
they
saying,
seem like
they are really there. Even though you're saying like there are also sad songs, and the people are feeling vulnerable, and they're finding, of course, and even the people are finding themselves vulnerable.
Yes.
But after your concert, the people are really happy, and that's
happy
really
to
good.
hear that.
And
it's harder to see it from the stage, you know?
Yeah, that's why we were there and we saw that. That's why I'm telling you, it's really nice. It's really great job that you are doing. Do you have any message to send the people?
Well, I really need people's help because I know I can make it in time.
Yes.
But I need the help, I need the support, and yeah, that's a message for me to all the people that liked my music or I don't have much music out, but I have a little, that see my concerts and, I don't know, just trust that I'm doing what I'm doing and that I'm gonna put the work in if you support me. That's, I don't know. That's my message about me. And if it's a message about them, follow your gut. Don't get influenced by things that, I don't know, make you quit or make you, I don't know, postpone everything you actually want. And it's just follow your gut.
If you want to be singer, just chase that dream
Anything.
and become a singer. Or
yes.
you want to be rich,
Anything.
just go for that. Do you want to be rich?
I am, first of all, I am rich with little money. I don't have money, but I have the best people I have in my, I don't know, I feel I have the best people in the world around me. And I get much more support than I would ever expect. But if you think of the financial part, yes and no. I would definitely want to make a lot of money because I have so many ideas of investing in. And even if I don't have my ideas, there's so many people that want to invest. And I think that sometimes all this work with non-profit, we're doing this, but we're not asking for money. I don't think it's the right mindset. I think you should attract the money on the social projects, on the social entrepreneurship and economy that helps people have better lives, instead of just think that if you ask for money, you're selfish. So that's another message for all the people that want to do really good, and I saw a lot of really good projects, and then in the end of the video they mention it, and it's non-profit. Like, why is it non-profit? Like, make profit and reinvest it. I mean, it's still non-profit if you make profit and reinvest it, but if you just don't ask for money, all those money will just go to buying sneakers and Coca-Cola and all those things. So the big corporation will still get rich, and you're trying to save the world with not making money. So I do want to make a lot of money, but I don't want a huge mansion. I don't like cars. So I don't wear jewelry. So I don't want all those things, because those are just not for me. But I do want people to support it, because to support my dream, because it's so expensive to record one song, but to record an album is like, one song professionally can get up to $2,000 for one song. So if I just am unemployed, independent musician, I'm never gonna do that. That's why I need people to back me up, and then they can hear my music in return and see me in concerts, see me grow.
Great answer. Rich enough to invest in music and to work whatever you want. That's really great. And now it's time to see how looks Ioana's place, and we're coming right back.
When you're alone, no one sees stars, but your legs don't wanna move. The kitchen is far, and with all this war inside my head, I find no strength. So I sleep till I cannot sleep anymore. I wake up, though I don't stand up now. Bed is my only friend, and I cry until I cannot cry anymore. Try to breathe, though I don't feel alive now. Bed is my only friend. With my eyes closed, I can't forget for a while how I look since I lost my smile. I listen to the clock ticking, counting the seconds in my head. One more night in the arms of my bed, so I sleep until I cannot sleep anymore. I wake up, no, I don't stand up now. Bed is my only friend, and I cry until I cannot cry anymore. Try to breathe, no, I don't feel alive now. Bed is my only friend. I look up at the ceiling, my soul is a healing. I turn around and hold my pillow tight. My tears are pouring on. Oh, I must have cried them all. Oh, there's nothing left to do. So I sleep until I cannot sleep anymore. I wake up, no, I don't stand up now. Bed is my only friend, and I cry until I cannot cry anymore. Try to breathe, no, I don't feel alive now. Bed is my only friend, so I sleep, can't stand up now. Bed is my only friend, and I cry, no more tears now. Bed is my only friend. With my eyes closed, I can't forget for a while.
I hope that you enjoyed the material that we did for you today. Thank you, Anna, for being our guest today. It was a pleasure having you here, and I'm wishing you best of luck and all the best.
It's really, really nice to hear people want to hear me talk. Thank you.
One more time, it was our pleasure. Thank you very much. That was all in this program, and see you in the next one.